Ladies and gentlemen, it was a disappointing deadline day in regards to incomings with Leeds United. Could we possibly be still seeing some outgoings? Let's get into the latest Leeds United news and rumours. Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Happy Tuesday. Hope you've all had a great day and you're ready for the latest Leeds United news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 350 likes. I think we can do it. Smash that like button right now. I'll wait. Thank you very much. And if you didn't do it, big that to you. Also subscribe if you are new as well. We are 25 subscribers of 21,600 subscribers. So if you're new around here, why wouldn't you subscribe? Yeah, look at this face. And get your comments in today. I want to know your early score predictions for Leeds United versus Nottingham Forest this Friday. It is a huge game. We'll talk a little bit about that later on in the video, but get your score predictions in. Without further ado, let's get into the Leeds United news. As you saw yesterday's video, if you didn't check it out, I was a bit disappointed that Leeds United didn't bring anyone in on deadline day. Still think we needed some faces. Still think Farke and the team needed backup. But it looks like we could be seeing some outgoings as well. We're talking Elan Meslier, obviously not part of the current squad right now, but Leeds United goalkeeper Illan Meslier could be set for a move away from Ellen Road this week after a journalist has revealed talks that have been held over a surprise transfer to Turkey. The 5 million goalkeeper signing from Lorient is nearing the end of his eventful time at Leeds United. You could say that again. Meslier has not made a senior appearance for the club since he was axed from the side by Daniel Farke last March. After close to a year of inactivity, you would expect Meslier to sort of be chomping at the bit to secure a move away and sort of resurrect his career because he's still a young goalkeeper. And even though the British transfer window has now closed, it does remain open in certain countries around Europe, and one of those still actively seeking new recruits is in Turkey. Now, according to Turkish journalists and reports, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, Beşiktaş have held a meeting with Meslier's representatives to discuss the prospect of an immediate move to Beşiktaş. The Super League side are keen to sign a new goalkeeper, and they've met with Meslier's camp to try and work out his financial demands. And the chances of the move, have been aided by Leeds' willingness to let the 25-year-old leave for a fee, giving his sort of deal ending in 5 months' time at Ellen Road. They might want to get some money. So Team Talk previously understood that Meslier was expected to wait until the summer to negotiate his next move, believing his free agency status would allow him more freedom to secure a better deal. Again, he's still a young goalkeeper. I remember the days of PSG, Chelsea, all these teams wanted him as well. I think Real Madrid wanted him at one moment. So it remains to be seen if a move to Beşiktaş is something that could be considered now. And in addition to the Turkish side, both his former side, Lorient, Scottish Giants, Celtic, and Inter Milan, though the latter only seeing the player as competition for a new number one next season, are also in competition for Meslier's signature. However, all three of the sides I just mentioned would have to wait until July 1st when they can land the goalkeeper as a free agent. So Turkish side Beşiktaş do want Elan Meslier. What are your thoughts on this? Obviously, he's not the number one. He's not the number two. I'd argue he's even the number three at Leeds United right now, which is sad to see because none of the goalkeepers have been good enough for Leeds United this season personally. I think Darlow's been all right. Perry's been a bit of a flop. Meslier we haven't seen. And Alex Kearns, you're not really going to use him in the Premier League. So that's what I mean yesterday when I was talking about how disappointing it was not to get anyone in, even a goalkeeper. I mean, we needed a striker. I'm not going to keep going on about it because you guys know a lot of you thought I was negative yesterday. It's nothing to do with the side. I still believe this side is capable enough to stay up. I just think it would have been helpful for Farke and this team to have some backup, to have some more faces, to not risk the chance of getting relegated. That's all I thought. But what do you guys think about Elan Meslier? Is it time for him to go? How much would you get for Meslier nowadays? We signed him for 5 million. Maybe we'd probably get that back. I don't even know how much Meslier costs nowadays. How much would you pay for Elan Meslier? Don't say a packet of crisps, but do let me know in the comments down below. Next up, we're talking free transfers. And a lot of you have been commenting on my video saying kind of like, Ollie, is there any free transfer links? Is there any loan deal links? I've seen none right now. Obviously, there probably will be links here and there coming up. But someone did comment and people have been saying, why don't we go get Raheem Sterling? Which is one of the things that I'm just like, no, because one, he's too much money. It's not needed in that position. And I just don't think it is needed at all. And talking of free transfers, which free transfers would you like to see? I've got a list here that, I tell you what, it's not very good options at all. When you're looking at sort of who have played in English football before, obviously mentioned Sterling there, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Dele Alli, Divock Origi. I think, you know, there's not many faces. There's some that have had experience elsewhere. I think Aurier was up there as well. Ex-Tottenham right back. Bernat, ex-PSG and Bayern Munich left back. Obviously, we need full-back cover. But when you look at Nottingham Forest, who brought in Ortega and a left back yesterday, I can't remember his name right now, but they signed him for £2.5 million. The both of them combined, sorry. Ortega for £500,000 from Man City. Ortega was arguably last season or season before like the second best goalkeeper in the league, and he was on the Man City bench. So why didn't Leeds look at that? And you've got to be looking when there is, you know, I know I saw a lot of people as well say yesterday in my videos, in my comments saying, you know, there wasn't a lot of options, especially in January. But the likes of Forest have made some decent signings, and you've got to be looking at our recruitment team then. Are they not looking in the right places? I don't know what they're doing. We spent all of January chasing Strand Larson, and believe me, do I think Strand Larson was worth 40 million? No, I'm glad Leeds didn't go over it. I'm kind of glad Leeds didn't get him. Of course, I'm going to say that now. Now he's not a Leeds United player, but he's got one goal this season. I think he would have been good for a future sort of signing. I think he would have worked well with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up there. He's not worth £40 million, but where is that £40 million gone now? If we had it to spend on him, where is the other, you know, filling in the holes where the fullback cover and the goalkeeper and the striker, the positions that Daniel Farke wanted? But looking at free agents, have a look online, have a look at some free transfers. It's a bit of a not the best sort of options going. But if you could pick anyone, let me know in the comments down below. It's not a pretty viewing, but let me know if there's any Premier League experienced players in there that you can maybe bring in for the remainder of the season, maybe to do a little bit of a job to help Leeds United stay in the league. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on their players, but I don't think I am. And last but not least, let's quickly talk about Nottingham Forest. It's a must-win. It really is a must-win for Leeds United on Friday night. Just to keep West Ham away. I don't really care what Forest do. I don't care if we finish 16th or 17th, but if we beat Forest on Friday, that's a statement again, and we'll keep pushing up the table. We'll be on the same points as Crystal Palace and Spurs as well. So we need to get a win. You know, after getting battered 4-0 by Arsenal, we're still 6 points clear. We've still got to play Wolves at home. We've still got to play West Ham again. We've still got to play Burnley. We've still got to play teams around us. We've got a nice run until the end of the season. But this one, for me, is a must-win for both sides, really. But my team for it, I probably would go, I don't even know, goalkeeper. I don't care who starts in goal, either Lucas Perry or Darlow. I don't even know which one you go with. Maybe Darlow. And then I'd probably go, because James Justin reportedly injured, I think you have to go then, obviously, Jaden Bogle, back three of Bornau, Road and Strauch, Goodmanson at left wing back. Three in the middle of the park. I'd actually go Ampadu, Stack, and I'd actually go Longstaff. I don't think Gruev's good enough for this sort of game. I don't think Tanaka's the type of player for this game. I think you bring on Tanaka when you're on the front foot. I think Longstaff would be a perfect sort of player to come on in this game. Just don't let him take set pieces. Please, just don't. And then the front two, I want to say, obviously, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and another striker like Mecha. I'm not sure on Mecha's availability, but you do have to play Aronson, I guess. But I'd like to see Nonto. I don't know. I would like to see so many players start. But I'm confident going into the Forest game. I think we can get something out of that. It needs to be 3 points. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm already nervous and we're a few days away. I'm already nervous. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. I've been Ollie Ward, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery.